With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Jackson now. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Chris Jones on the stop. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Well, they're not hiding who their central focus is on offense. Charles, he already now has 4 receptions here on this opening drive.
And I know people who are watching the game are thinking, did they forget about him in the defensive game plan? But it's actually been the opposite. They're giving him a lot of attention, but he's been very creative and savvy in his route running and finding seams and openings in order to create these completions.
Play action. It's Jackson being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Jackson. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That puts them in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Sliding out of the pocket. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know what's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Jackson. Now into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Eagles are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep, and on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run. Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Cunningham to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, it's Cunningham. Looking deep downfield. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
That was a chance for the breakthrough. He's got a man running free, and you've got to be able to put that on him. But instead, led him too far, incomplete.
Cunningham looking to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they can use something here on 3rd down.
Mustang 19.
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. Here's Cunningham. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Ready, set.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a 2nd defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
60 Bison, 60 go.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless 1st half.
Panther 11, Panther.
Now a 1st down throw, Cunningham. Open man downfield is Ridley. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. On 1st and 10. Cunningham. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Calvin Johnson, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. This one caught by Kittle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First down now, but that clock rolling.
It's a game of play.
They go play action with Jackson. Open man downfield is Rice. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That's good for 28 yards.
And the 49ers first down.
Now Jackson on first down. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. They go play action now. Jackson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown 49ers. Jerry Rice as the first half is winding down. And the Niners have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in right around the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Escaping the pressure right. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
A final shot before break. Cunningham. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he is going to lose yardage here. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Now Cunningham. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Warriors 70. 19 Lions.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Breaks through the contact. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Cunningham. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. Down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
Now Cunningham. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. Flash those fast feet, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line as he can't get any closer to the end zone. On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. This has caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Christian McCaffrey, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. From midfield now, here's Jackson. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 25 yards there on the catch and run. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And Jackson throwing once more. Steps away to his left. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter play. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Play action. It's Jackson. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. 3rd and goal, Jackson. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Jerry Rice, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Philly. 49 yards.
That's good for an Eagle.
On 1st down, it's Cunningham. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Here's Cunningham. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. And if you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. I think they'd like to get him a little help now on 3rd down and move it closer. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Go streets. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go.
On 4th down, Cunningham. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Johnson with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good. And that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
Play action here on the first play from scrimmage. They want to see how the linebackers are going to react. Are they looking to stop the run? Or are they going to sit back in coverage? A really nice job there of going in attack mode early, and they pick up a quick first down.
Well, that's caught downfield by Kittle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Jackson. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Here's 1st and goal. McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. But just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Throwing, Jackson. And he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful, and we've got ourselves a tie football game. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. This taken in right around the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. This is 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll find some space after about the 25.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Cunningham looking to throw. Able to hook up here with Ridley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Well, that answers the question in my head. They're going to go for the win right now.
I think you're absolutely right. They're not content with going to OT. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Well, he'll manage maybe 10 yards, but they'll surrender that defensively, no problem. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
At their 48-yard line.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Cunningham to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Hurry, hurry.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Now the Eagles Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Well,
this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
Check.
Looking to throw. Cunningham. Yeah, that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
To throw on 3rd down, Cunningham. He's going to look deep down the field. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And we have free football. Overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
So it's the 49ers who will get the football first with a chance to win it here in overtime. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. It's that old expression we love to use. Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all they needed. 1st down. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And a short pickup to about the 25. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And they need 5 yards on 3rd down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Throwing is Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He did not have a catch till that moment. Pretty good time for his first one, though, here in OT.
I would agree with that. And just think about how they had to cycle through all the play sheets, right? Tried to find ways to get a lot of people the football. In this case, as you said, he hadn't had a catch all game. Now they find him.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. They go play action now. Jackson. A short little throw taken in by Reed.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. He had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down this distance, you got to play it right.
That's definitely the first instinct because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy,
doesn't work out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Ready.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted